Hello.
Welcome to Knitistry Nerd Podcast, episode 58. I'm Katie.
I'm Michelle.
We are teachers in the upstate of South Carolina.
Science teachers.
We have our lovely
For a little bit longer.
2 more days.
Yeah, 2 more days.
Our mascots, Earl the Erlenmeyer.
Rhonda the Round Bottom.
And Patty the Pumpkin.
And Patty the Pumpkin. With his eyes still attached. They stayed on.
They did.
Something we keep forgetting to say. If you're coming back, welcome back. We're so glad you're here, and we haven't run you off yet. If you're brand new to us, hang on. It'll be a ride.
Good luck.
But we're glad you're here.
We are.
Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already.
Please.
Thank you.
It's been 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yes.
We're about to go crazy.
Done been crazy round the bend and on our way back. It's the actual truth.
Spent the last 20 minutes complaining about children.
It's the end of the school year. And
we literally have like 2 half days left.
Yeah, we have 2 half days left. And this is Wednesday, May 21st.
Mm-hmm.
I gave my last exams today because I don't have any tomorrow. I'm just thrilled to death. Y'all just don't know what kind of week it's been, and it's only Wednesday.
It's been a week.
It's been a week. The week has weeked. Ooh. Anyway, 2 more days. 2 more days. For me. Well, for all of us to be done with this school year. But then I'm not coming back in July.
July 29th.
Oh, you looked it up. Okay.
No, they told us in our meeting today. I was not happy they told us in the meeting. I was like, I didn't want to know.
July 29th.
I don't want to know.
On July 29th, when they come back, I'm going to be sitting in my stadium chair in the parking lot with my cooler.
I'm going to hit her with my car.
And a big coffee.
She's lying. She's going to come in that building and get coffee that I made.
Yep, true. I'm going to come in and hit her up for some coffee.
She will.
If they'll let me in the door. They may not let me in the door.
They might tell you only if you'll sub, and then she's
I'm not subbing. Yeah, I actually have 1 year left on my license. But,
You can sub without a license, by the
way.
way.
I know, but I'm not telling anybody. No, I'm not saying yes to subbing. So there you go.
Yeah.
It
has been eventful.
It has. All right, so in the last 2 weeks.
Graduation.
We had graduation. We had Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
We, what else have we done? That's pretty much been it.
My husband, the middle schoolers sold all their yearbooks, and now he is beardless.
He's not beardless. He wasn't. Okay. He's not clean shaven.
He
had a beard this long, a long
to
Santa Claus beard, to just a real close cropped beard.
And I love it.
I did too. He walked in last night. We had gone after work to have a margarita, and he walked in, and I was like, "Oh, come here! I gotta feel this." It was so cool.
He looks younger.
He does look
younger. I like it when he looks younger because then I don't feel like I'm dating an old man. I don't know. I don't like the long, scraggly beard, and it's just not my thing.
But he loves it.
But he loves it, and I let him have it. And he was very shocked at how much I touched his face on Monday after it was all gone. Don't know why he was. I always do that when he cuts it.
Yeah, it was. But it's like it's very, very close cut.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very close cut.
It looks good.
But it still has a beard. It's not. We're not looking at skin. It's still got a beard.
It's essentially what he had on her wedding day, which makes it even better.
Yeah. She likes it.
I do. He knows that too.
Knows it better now. But yeah. So they did that.
I moved back classrooms.
Yeah, she moved back to her other classroom. Her original
hot in
classroom.
there.
Which was originally my classroom.
Yeah.
There was something else I was going to say we did. We had Mother's Day. We had graduation.
Did Michael graduate? No, that was the last episode.
What? No. Did we talk about last episode? It was the day before Mother's Day.
Oh, there you go. You didn't talk about that.
Yeah, my child actually got a diploma. Got his bachelor's degree. He didn't go to the ceremony and get it. His sister was working the ceremony and picked it up for him.
He had things to do.
But he did. He was too people-y. It was too people-y.
I get that. 100%. I think
so his sister picked up his diploma. He made summa cum laude.
Yay.
So, no, just cum laude. He didn't get the summa part. He was just barely below the summa. That's okay.
Doesn't matter.
the only one of the kids who did. So there you go. Well, I don't know. Did Sarah? Sarah, I don't remember. I'm sorry, baby, if you did or didn't on your bachelor's degree. She has a master's now. And that Ridthorpe is talking about developing or starting a doctoral program.
Oh.
And now she's thinking doctorate. So.
No, thank you. I've seen the work.
Here we go. Here we go. Anyway, it's been an eventful, busy, but it's this typical stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. We had one of our assistant principals, a really good friend of ours.
Yeah.
Got involved in a head-on collision this week, and it wasn't. I mean, she was just going home, and somebody moved over into her lane.
A very common accident area, like the road.
Yeah, the roads. People drive way too fast on this road, and I mean, I live off of it or next to it, adjacent to it. But it scared the crap out of all of us.
It was the email was like, oh, something's happened. It seems pretty bad. But then we found out all the things that were going on. It was like this could have been so much worse.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a blessing that she's not dead. I mean, no lie.
Yes.
It was, and she's already had 3 surgeries this week.
Her 4th was this afternoon.
She had her 4th surgery today.
And it was Monday night that it happened. So she's had 4 surgeries in 2 days.
Yeah, and
I think she had 3 in almost 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
It was like 3 in 24 hours.
Yeah, it's
been a
lot. And our emotions have been all over the place this week. So
we've all wanted to go visit, but like there's just no point. Her mom and dad are there. She's been in and out of surgery. Yeah, so it's just like.
But she was alone. Her baby wasn't. He's not a baby. He's 8 years old, but he wasn't with her, and. And she's okay. I mean, the safety equipment worked the way it was supposed to work. It's all fixable.
Yeah,
it's all fixable, but it could have been so much worse. And it's been an emotional week. And then I'm retiring in the middle of it, so it's just crazy, cray.
It has been insane.
It's been very cray.
So when we're talking about complaining about kids, it's not because of the kids necessarily. We're just
the emotions have been running wide and deep.
Kids are here when they don't have exams, and I'm not sure why. Don't ask me why. Like essentially, if you don't have an exam today, you shouldn't have come. Unless you need to ask about an exam or
need
some help for
time.
Or seat
you
time.
Need
yeah.
Seat time.
Like there's reasons to come, but some of the kids who came, it was like
they just came to play.
And so we're getting frustrated because it's like, oh, can I just stay in your room?
No.
And that's literally what I tell them, and then they look at me and I'm like, I'm not a babysitter.
Yeah.
I have things I have to do. I cannot watch you because children have to be watched.
Yes, they have to be watched.
We've got to know that they're where there's anyway. So that is essentially on top of
a lot today.
And I think I have thrown some kids for a loop with how direct I've been about no, you're not staying in my room. Because usually I'm nice. No, you need to go where you need to be. Today it was just no.
I'm not your babysitter, is what she really said.
I did.
I am not your babysitter. Go find somewhere else.
Well, and then I said, and you're supposed to be in the classroom that you're scheduled to be in right now. Mm-hmm. And then the principal came on the intercom and said it like 10 seconds later, so I was very happy about that.
I was in the middle of saying it when he came on the intercom and said it. So. He was
like
an echo.
It's very nice.
All right, sorry guys, we had to vent. It's like I said, it's been the last few days have been really hard, but we're getting there.
We give you our update every 2 weeks. So
the light is at the end of the tunnel. Actually, light's shining bright, and it's right here.
I've got 2 exams to give, 21 to grade. Like
my exams are done. I'm done.
47 of my questions are zip grade, so.
Oh, mine today were all zip grade. Kids are like, how long is it going to take you to grade this? I said, as long as it takes me to point my camera at it.
I'm doing an honors one, so I do give them a short answer. There's 3 short answer questions.
Oh, yes. But I'm forensics. It's all multiple choice. And bubble sheets, and I seriously point my camera at it, and it tells me the grade, and we're good.
So 47 of mine are that way, and then 3 of them are not.
Yeah.
But it's all printed. It's all ready to go. I've got half my desk in the hall because I need the other half for kids to take exams.
Yep.
We're almost there.
My room is bare. The only thing in there is my computer.
Yeah.
The walls are clear. The cabinets are clear. over half the desks are outside in the hall, and the printer's sitting on a stool until tomorrow, and I'll put it on the cabinet.
Just sit it on the counter and leave it in there.
Yeah, well, in case I need it.
Maybe you should,
because the cabinets are on the other side of the room from the plug-in to the wall.
Maybe you should take a picture of the sticker that says "Leave this in room, whatever." So when they ask what you did with your printer,
I swear to God,
they do it every year. It seems like
they give me hard.
You were supposed to take your printer with you. No.
Yeah.
Not what the printer says.
It's not what the printer says. It was when we changed rooms.
Yeah,
2 years ago when we changed rooms. But, all right. Enough witching and bitching about this place. It's time to move on.
All right.
Let's talk about happy things. Yarn. We talk about a yarn. I updated the show notes, so I'm ready. I got them all printed out. See, I had to leave the printer plugged up because I had to print these off so we could talk today. So let's start with what we're wearing.
How about it?
This is the Phases sweater. I knit this in 2022. Mm-hmm. I found my book and I looked it up. So, okay, I'm gonna stand up. Oops, I'm too close. There's space. Okay, I made it cropped. It actually is supposed to be cropped. I'm pretty sure that it's not supposed to be vented. And I think it's supposed to be, a regular sweater. But I hacked it so that I could wear. Designed it to wear over, dresses like the high-waisted dresses and stuff like that, or with skirts. But I'm obviously wearing it with jeans. And I weighed 30 pounds heavier than this when I knit it, so it's a little bit on the big side, but that's okay. It still looks fine. It's all odds and ends of DK. I did not write any of it down. I know this green is some of Katie's lab experiments that I got from her. I think the gold is too.
I think so.
And the solid creamy color that's here in the striping and in here. I can't remember what the blue is. It's it's a beautiful shade. I love it, love it, love it. Now this I know is a Madeline Taj DK. I had one skein of it left over from something else, which is why it's just here and here. But yeah, I just put together bits and bobs and pieces that I had laying around. But I like it.
It's cute.
The colors work. But anyway, so that's Phases. It's by Jennifer Berg, native knitter, and it's linked. I put the link in the show notes so you can see it on Ravelry. And Katie is wearing.
It's kind of knit-ish. This is Henrietta the Hedgehog from Clever Clove. Just one more page because got to be a reader. She used to do like pins and stickers and all kinds of things.
And t-shirts and stitch markers.
Yeah. And then when she
row
had
counters.
her second kid, she decided that she was going to kind of step away from the business. If you go to the website now, it's a lot of like hedgehog cross knit patterns.
It's all cross stitch patterns.
Super cute.
I linked it. Her
yeah.
website. She closed her Etsy shop, and which is where all the pins, a lot of the pins and stuff were. And the cleverclove.com is all cross stitch now. Mm-hmm. She opened it back up earlier this year with just cross stitch patterns, which
they're cute.
They're cute. So if you're a cross stitcher, awesome. It's a good site to go. But that's where her t-shirt's from. So,
all right,
that's what we're wearing.
Clothes is what we're wearing.
Yeah, clothes. There not be no FOs unless you got one that you didn't tell me about. No FOs.
No, I don't got nothing.
I got all kinds of in progress.
I got 3 whips.
I have 4.
You start then.
I have one new one, but the others are ones you've all seen before.
Right.
Oh, well, the first one I just left it on the list. I didn't bring it in here. It's the Musselburgh hat that I've got in my purse that it's about that long now. Instead of this long, it's that long.
It's just
so it gets worked on all the time, but because it's everywhere, it goes everywhere I go. But it's just looks just the same. So I've linked it in the show notes, and you can go back and watch it on the last episode. Next time, I'll show it next time. Okay.
Yeah.
Your go.
My go. All right.
Go.
I tried, and then I won't lie. So I went upstairs, I knit several rows, and then I was like, I need to clean my room. I pulled out all my bags, I emptied out the closet, I got stacks of bags, like those I could get a bag de-stash on, those maybe, yeah, so now my floor is covered in things.
Stuff.
And I didn't finish the knitting I wanted to finish, but I did get a lot of progress on Teroldego. The second lace section, I'm about 14 rows in, I think is what it is.
Looking good.
Done
good.
the two.
I love the beads.
2 sets of beads. So there calls for baubles, but I didn't want to do baubles in the mohair. Actually, I think this is Surrey, if I remember correctly.
It is. We both did Surrey.
I added beads instead, these super shiny beads, which I did down here as well. But
it's so pretty.
We're getting there. I'm almost done. I can finish this. This is 90 rows, by the way, just so you know.
Of lace?
So maybe I'll be done by May 31st. Because that was the plan. This is what I wanted to wear while I did my AP grading. June 2nd is when it really starts. I leave the 1st, but it might not get done. I just need to this weekend I just need to sit down and lace knit.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to do it at school this week because I've been cleaning my room.
Yeah, because she wasn't here in this lab room, and it moved cart after cart after cart full of stuff over there. Plus, I gave her a whole bunch of my stuff, so she's got even more. So it has to come
back because it wasn't supposed to go to my room in the first place.
Yeah, so it's all over there.
Yeah.
And she's been trying to get it all squared away because they're going to do our floors this summer, of course.
Always.
And so we have to pack up. We're luckier than other teachers because we have storage space. And we have cabinets we can set stuff up on and stuff and put it all out in the hall.
I just like to have it organized. And I usually about 4 weeks before we stop, I start going through everything I've pulled out and deciding do I need to keep it or not, and kind of going through what's already in the cabinets, and I haven't been able to do that. So it's been very... If you go in my room now, every lab table has its own little pile.
Yeah.
My desk is nothing but papers, and it'll get there. I have a kid who said she's going to come second block tomorrow to help me clean up stuff, so I'm going to give her some tasks, and we'll get it done.
Yeah.
So, but that's not babysitting. She's cleaning, and I already have to watch kids second block. So
yeah, she has a class that period. It's not her planning period or anything.
Yes. So, but yes, working on that. I'm hoping to be done soon. I'm not moving my progress keeper up, just because the lace with the progress keeper, it kind of gets pulled, and I'm not dealing with it. So you guys can just know I was a good bit into the lace.
My next one.
Your next one
is the 4-color hexagon cardigan by Treat Yourself Crochet. Those of you who've been around know how that came about, because I saw the picture of Jason Momoa and Jack Black and their cardigans that she had crocheted for him, and that they had ordered from her, and she crocheted them, and she sells her pattern, so I of course had to get it because I love Jason Momoa. So I've gotten a lot done. I know it may not look like it, but these rows be long at this point.
They definitely
these
get
be
there.
long. Okay. That's one half, and here's the other. Because I got like 12 rows, 12 rounds into it, and then I stopped and did the other half. So I do one color, so it's 2 whole rounds on each one in that color before, and then I switch and do it on the other side so I can keep them going. So I've got 2 more rounds to do of the tan color on both halves, and then I'm ready to move on. All right, so we're almost there. So see, it's quite long.
Yep.
But isn't it pretty?
It does look good.
I love the colors, how they're looking together. Oh, Coastal Grandmother. That's where we went with this. But yeah, so 2 more rounds of granny square stuff on both of them, both halves, and then I can connect them up the back. Do the piece up the back that connects them, and do the neck bands and stitch them together, and then do a little bit of a cuff action, and we'll be good.
They look good.
So see, it's going to be like that. I'm so excited.
Oh, that's good.
I've been real consistent with this one. I've gotten in the rhythm, so I can work on it while I'm reading and watching baseball or Food Network, and all at the same time. I have this little gizmo. I have a wooden tray that my dad built for me. That has a book prop on it. And so I can prop my phone, I prop my tablet or an actual book. And I have a tray, it's yay deep with sides so things don't roll off of it, to hold needles and scissors and notions and stitch markers and whatever. And I have that in my lap, TV going, conversations with whoever is around, yelling at the cats, whatever it takes, and working on whatever I'm working. So, and all of that happens at the same time. And that's my happy place. I'm reading, watching TV, crocheting or knitting, and checking on things, everything else at the same time. I amazingly enough make progress on books and on projects. And I keep track of what's going on the television.
It's impressive. It's impressive.
Can you say ADHD? Multitasking is my name.
So when I hit the lace section, I can't really do that. Like I ran screens at church. I can't do lace when I run screens at church because there are no lights, and that's a very dark lace, and then I have to focus on like literally what's being said or sung so that I can change the screen. So I can't really knit while they're singing because obviously I have to keep up with that. But when he's doing all his speaking and stuff, so I pulled this back out. This is Iris Raglan. By
Maven Craft.
Sorry, there's hair everywhere. You hold it up and you're like, ooh. I've got 2 more inches of the body to go based on my last measurement. But I might go a little bit longer just because that would put me at my waist, and I think I'm not a cropped tee kind of fan. I don't do the cropped. So I will probably go a little bit longer, and then I'm not doing very long sleeves. I might do probably about the length I've got on now, just to.
It's so pretty.
But this is, I didn't even talk about my other yarns. I should have. Oh well. Barnyard Knits. This is one of her slubs. But it is pretty. I like all the colors. This is something Sunday. Ice cream Sunday something.
Yeah, it looks like a caramel.
I think it was caramel dream Sunday, or I don't know.
It's gorgeous. I love it. It's so pretty.
Just a few more inches on the body, and then I'll be ready to pick up the sleeves again.
Yep. Her Teroldego is 29 bridges, and is your Surrey from Hue Loco?
No. 29 bridges is the Surrey and the green, and then the white was what's her name?
I got it on here. McMullen
Fibers, yeah.
It's in the show notes. I was trying to remember it because from where I'd done it, but I couldn't remember it. Okay. This is one of my Steph bags that I've shown you guys before.
I wanted to buy it. It's in my cart.
I love this thing. Oh, I love this thing.
I love the fabric.
The fabric is so pretty. It's so pretty. But what's inside of it is I showed y'all the picture of the pattern last time. The mango tee from Beth McDonald Stone that I'm test knitting. And I showed you some yarn that I had gotten at Hobby Lobby. Well, I changed my mind.
Who would have thought?
Changed my mind.
Who saw it coming?
Surprise! One of the I watched Beth's podcast, her YouTube, Knits from the Island. Knitting from the Rock. Something about the Rock because she lives in Bermuda. So I watched that, and she talked about wanting to do another one in like a creamy white with black, and I went, oh, that's what I want to do. So, and as you'll see in a little bit when we hit the acquisition part of the program, for Mother's Day, I went to Rock Hill to spend it with Sarah and Michael because they both live in Rock Hill, and I don't get to see them all that often, so I wanted to go see them. Well, they were both busy, graduation, and Michael didn't walk. He was working a dance recital across town, so I didn't need to go to graduation, and so I went to Charlotte and yarn shopped. 2 different yarn shops. I'm so excited. I was by myself. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. But I found the yarns I wanted to do mango in, and so I got them. They are Juniper Moon Farm Summer Solstice.
Stand up.
Well, yeah, but I'm trying to remember what the name of this one was, and I can't. Will-O-Wisp. Okay.
Will-O-Wisp.
Will-O-Wisp. And do you have a name? Midnight Sun. Okay, because you can see that they're tweedy. They have flecks of color in them. And they are 48 linen, 24 cotton, 24 viscose, and 4% polyester. So they're definitely a summer weight. And I think that's going to be so cool. So I'm going to use the Will-O-Wisp, the light grayish white taupey, that one, as the background. It's going to have black stripes and then a black collar edging, neck edging, and then the thick banded sleeves. It's going to be so cute. I can't hardly stand myself. It's going to be so pretty. I've only got this much done in all this color, but that's my color combo. And yeah, see, there's not much to it yet, but it's knitting up really pretty.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah, so I'm enjoying this summer solstice.
Reminds me of the Yarn Bee Rhapsody they used to have.
Yeah, in the way back.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see that there it is. I'm building up the raglans. I'm just about to the point where I'm gonna. This is the back of the neck where I'm going to connect up in the front and then go in the round to work my way down. But it's so much fun knitting Beth's patterns. I just love her patterns. They're so easy to follow, and I love the way her brain works. I understand what she's getting at, and I really, really like her patterns. So that I had to like beginning of July, but I'll be done a lot faster because I want to wear this thing. So I'm real excited about it. I guess I could show a picture of it. I'm opening Knitting Genius. I'm trying to be more digital about everything, but you know me, that's kind of difficult sometimes. Okay. And there's the picture. So I'm doing it. This is actually a greeny, turquoisey kind of color with orange. I'm doing, you know, the Will-O-Wisp with the black. But I'm so excited about having that black and creamy t-shirt look. So, Mango Tea, and she's planning on publishing it in the beginning of July. I think the second week in July is when she's planning on publishing it. So, I'm real excited about it. I think it'll be awesome.
All right, I have my last one. I don't remember the last time I even brought this.
I had to go back to like episode 45, 43, 45 to find it.
This was not part of the whip down, and it's not been part of, like, yeah, I think it's just because the whip down turned into Teroldego knit along that we were doing.
Yeah.
Or Caitlin Hunter knit along were kind of the impromptu ones. So I haven't really picked this up.
Which I haven't knit on in a while. I have a Teroldego too, but it's not that long.
But I needed, again, I was looking for things that would be like more zoom than anything, and I realized that I could kind of get some work done on the cardigan by Joji Locatelli. Last time I was not done with one of the sleeves. I was still working on, actually I was still in the gray on one of the sleeves and getting to the blue part. But I now have 2 armholes.
She has armholes!
So now I'm really just in a back and forth. There are some increases on the sides to kind of make the cardigan, I guess, wider. This is very difficult to see on these needles because it doesn't want to, there's not a lot of room on them, but here they are.
I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, there's armholes.
I should have gone to Joji's page first.
I have to pull it up right here.
There's a lot of Amy's. Oh, found it. Let me blow it up a little bit so it's a bigger picture. It's basically color blocked, striping look. There it is. That's what she's working on in her colors. It's gonna be so cute. Her colors are great.
Yeah, just want
her
to top
colors
symbol.
are great.
So I got the gray, and then there's like this teal color. I didn't bring the other ones, and then there's this sage color. So it's Yarn Bee Yarntopia, which is all tinsel. No, it's acrylic. It's all acrylic. There's another one.
But it feels like it's got like a bamboo kind of feel to it.
Yeah. Essentially, you think
it's probably, a lot like
it feels
bamboo.
like bamboo. Yeah. And then I've got like a cream color, and then I got a white. So it's kind of just going down. So there'll be 5 stripes, and it gets from dark to light. Yeah, it was just something simple. I picked up the yarn. I was like, I want to do something with it.
She needed a vroom vroom.
I needed a vroom vroom, and then I forgot how difficult Hohe's beginnings always are with those sleeves.
Yeah.
But now
they look great when you get them right.
Yeah. So, but now I've got this done. It's literally just back and forth, and then increases.
Stockinette forever.
Stockinette forever, which I'm good with. I can do that. Yeah, so that's the 3 things that I worked on mostly. I did like a row on something else. I can't remember what it was. I picked it up and I did a row, and then I was like, I'm done with this. I don't want to do this right now. So whatever it was must have been very complicated. Oh, I know what it was. I picked up the Hogwarts blanket crochet. That does not travel at all.
Yeah, no, that's huge. And
I'll show you kind of like, mine's light gray, but it's a corner to corner crochet pattern. And
it's intense.
It is. It's very. I did take a picture recently. Let me show you that. That's what I should do. I should just bring in pictures.
There it is.
So, that's how much I have. That's upside down, isn't it? That's how much I have done. So it's got the huff. I think it's also
of a Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuffs.
The red starts in about 30 rows. That's for the Gryffindor. But right here, you might not be able to see it because the blanket's white, but right there, that's the start of the G for Gryffindor.
Yay! Last time I saw it was just below the H.
It is an intense pattern, and I really want it, but it does take... I have a box. You might be able to see, like, part of... There's the box. Here.
You can't see the box.
Ignore my feet, people. They're slippered. There's the box. The box has all the balls of yarn because you literally change colors as you go diagonally across. And so this is the best system I could find. These boxes pop out so I can move them around if I need to, or I can just put the balls in different places. And yeah. Currently there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 balls of yarn.
She's only got 3 colors going.
And there's only 3 colors going, but it's every time you get to like you have to change colors and carry.
You can't carry
because
your yarn.
the color to color, you'll see it show up on the other side. There's a few places when I first started that you can actually...
in Tarja in crochet kind of thing.
Yeah, so you can't carry it and it doesn't work very well.
It's like using bobbins, for those of you who are really older, remember using bobbins to do in Tarja.
Yes. But I have a good system. It's in the box, and then when I'm done a row, I pick it up and I throw it to the other side of the box, and then I turn the whole thing, and nothing gets tangled up. Because if I turn it, all those strings get all tangled up. It's awful. Oh my gosh, it's awful. So like it is a system, and it takes a lot. But I did 2 rows of that, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like I tried. I still want to get it done. It's
just one of those you pick up every once in a while.
Yep. It'll take years to complete, and when I'm done, I'm gonna be like so happy, and I'm gonna take it everywhere and show everyone I see. This is the blanket that took me forever. Anyway, all right.
I have
your fun one.
One last thing that I'm working on that I've been telling y'all about is the dragon skin cowl, is what I'm calling it in my notes, about green dragons to go with Katie's book in progress. Mm-hmm. And there you go. Look at it on camera. Katie, didn't it look like...
Oh, it looks so good. Yes.
Doesn't that look good?
It looks like dragon scales.
It looks like dragon skin, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so in my mind, this is the back of the dragon, the body of the dragon. And now I'm starting in this.
Oops, sorry.
This is going to be triangles. It's going to look like overlapping. Well, actually, they're more parallelograms. But to me, it gives the image of like wings. And I am holding a sparkly sequiny yarn in with this yellowy green. All right, and I played around with transitions. I don't know if that's what the final pattern is going to have or not. I think that slip stitching is going to be the way to go to transition from one color to the next. But again, I'm playing around with it and building the design as I go. But again, this is going to, I keep saying again, sorry guys, I get in speech habits. It's going to be a cowl, so it's going to be around the neck kind of thing. So I'm going to do the wing portion, and then I'm going to do in a pale aqua kind of color, some kind of texture, small texture that I can picture the belly of the dragon being. That's what's in my head. So y'all know my head is a scary place, but so in my mind, that's what we've got going here. So I'm still not sure about this. I probably won't do that stripy look. I need something that's going to give me, maybe I'll build in like triangles. Like, see, I was trying to avoid doing color work.
Yeah, because you want it to be simple.
Because I want it to be relatively simple. So that's why I went with stripes to start with, and then I tried a slip stitch.
I like the slip stitch.
In a couple rows. So I may go back to, I'm not going to undo this. But on the final pattern. My next transition, I'll play around with slip stitches more in the transition and see how it goes. But I am so in love with that.
It looks good.
I also, once I get this one done, this is the worsted weight version, I'm going to do a fingering weight version. And I've already got some ideas for how I'm going to adapt for a fingering weight version. But yeah, so I'm so happy with that. I can't even see straight. That's just so cool. I really, really like it. And I did a provisional cast on so that I can add to it, or I can do whatever and graft it together at the end. I'm definitely going to make a cowl, but I mean that was the intent. But if I want to do more of this pattern, I don't know. I'm playing. It's developing. I've done this much of it in the last 2 days.
Got excited
during exams. I've just been. That's what I've been flying through. So it's been going fairly quick. But anyway, that's what I've been working on. Those 4 things. I've knit every day for the last 2 weeks. I'm so proud of myself.
Wow.
Those 4 things plus the muscle burl hat. It's the hat it's got 2 crowns on it, and it's double length, and you tuck one end inside the other and then brim it up and all that kind of stuff. That's what I'm talking about, the muscle burl. And I carry that. It's in my purse, and so I knit on it at lunch duty, which I've had this week, and my very last duty. It's over. Today was last day. And I had my purse at graduation. I was working on it while we were at lunch and waiting to go out on the floor in our robes and do the whole graduation exercise. And yeah, I didn't take it on the floor. I did leave it in the room.
We might not get away with that one.
Probably not. There's too many people watching. Plus they're recording it, so.
There are times when we can where it's appropriate. It's just not appropriate at graduation.
Yeah. No.
Not when we're sitting on the floor.
Yeah, we sit on the floor. If we were up in the stands like we did that
100%.
a couple times, I'd so be doing it. But no, we're on the floor. We have to walk in and form a tunnel on the way out for the kids to lead through. And
I guarantee you Blake would take a bag away from you if you tried to walk out with me.
I know they would. They would. They've threatened me before if I tried. So they know me a little too well around here. Okay, we finished our Whippy part.
Yay,
We've done the Whippies. Where's our... Yay! Sorry. Got to work it in every time. Got to get it worked in every time. Okay, so we have acquisitions.
I don't have any. I'm not spending money. I told you I've got to be very good.
And I should have been better, but I was having so much fun. I already showed you. Okay, so there's two yarn stores. There's more than 2, but the 2 I like to go to, or I have gone to the most. And I went to this time. Stash Charlotte is what it's called. Now I put the websites for both these shops in the show notes, and the other one is Charlotte Yarn. I've been going to both of those for a long. I mean, they've moved a couple times in the last several years while I've been going there. So I've got it all in one bag. So I'm trying to remember what came from what store. So Stash Charlotte is where I got the Juniper Moon for my mango tea, the Will-O-Wisp and Midnight Sun. Yeah. I also picked up this. This is so pretty. It's called Papyrus. It's from Fibra Natura, and it's papyrus. It's 78% cotton, 22% silk. Isn't that the prettiest color? I think that looks good on me.
Okay, I will.
I really like that, what this could be. So there was a sale bin, because you know how I like me some sales. So I got all they had, but it is definitely going to be enough to do. I found this pattern, which I really, really liked. Is that it? Is that what I was planning on doing out of this? No. Just one moment. Just one moment. I just lost it. Okay. I think. No, that's not it. It's this other one. This one. This is the one I want. It's by Isabel Kramer. It's the Fiorelli, right? Fiorellino. Say that.
Fiorellino?
Fiorellino? There we go. It's linked in the show notes. See, it's Isabel Kramer. There's Isabel wearing it. It's got a textured yoke. Okay, let me see if I can pull that picture up a little bit better. Okay, so the only thing I have to swatch. I'm not sure if that stitch is going to show up in this textured yarn. I think it is.
Yeah, it should, but it might be.
It might. I have to play with it and see. Basically, I'm going to make a summer tee out of it. I'm going to make a summer tee out of that pink. That's what I want to do. So we'll see which pattern. But that's the pattern I'm thinking of. That is. Did I link it? I did not link that because I hadn't decided yet. But that potentially could be what I do with my pink stuff. Okay, so moving on out. What's something else I got at? Oh, I didn't bring them, but I did get some Lantern Moon needles because I seem to have everything seems to be on 4s, and
you ran out of 4s?
Yeah, I ran out of 4s and 3s, which I needed for the Mango Moon. There is something else in here that I did get there. Sorry, I know I'm got my head down and I'm digging in things, but I got these needle stoppers. It says, "Don't make me bless your heart, honey." Okay, and those of you who know Southerners, especially me, bless your heart is not necessarily a positive experience for you.
It's usually an insult.
It usually means, "Oh, you poor thing, you don't know what the hell
heart.
You're doing." Bless your heart, you can't help it. You're not all here. And I call everybody honey. It's just, I call everybody, to make any difference, I call them honey. Half the time it's because I can't remember your name. I'll be honest.
Well,
I can't remember exactly which name I'm supposed to call you.
You've got 90 names you got to memorize every school year.
I don't know anymore. I just call everybody honey or sweetie and move right on. And so, yeah, I had to have those. When I saw those hanging there, I was like, oh my God, those are mine. That's so me. And so I got those at Stash. And then I got, that's a Charlotte yarn. Okay, I got one of these things finally. I've been wanting one of these from Twice Sheared Sheep.
Oh yeah.
It's called the work until however many inches measuring tape. So see, it's got the metal, like a stitch marker on the end of it, and then you set the slidey thing, like I need to, work until 8 inches. So you set it on 8 and you hang this on your work, and when your work has gotten to that point, boom, you made your inches. I haven't tried it yet, but I wanted to, so I got that. That's new. That's one of the things I got. And I think that was it from Stash. Because I got 2 different kinds of yarn, and I got some needles. I'm not going to worry about it. It's Lantern Moon Ebony's, my favorite needle. Interchangeables. And then I got those stitch stoppers and that measuring tape thing. And that's what I got at Stash. So, happy Mother's Day. Then I went to Charlotte Yarn. And at Charlotte Yarn, I found, I'll do the little stuff first. Okay, well, one of the things I got was this folder that says, "I have enough yarn, sit no knitter ever." And you can see I've already got it stuffed. I put a steno book. It came with a notepad, but I needed a cover, so I've got an old steno pad of my mother's in there, and Mama always had a steno pad going. And then I stuck another notebook in it over here that I'm going to put all my, I call it my resource stuff, but it's like my go-to dishcloth pattern, my go-to pot holder pattern. It's all my list of hat sizes, how to do a magic ball join, things I just reference on a regular basis, and I keep hard copies just in case I'm not on the internet. But anyway, I fell in love with this silly book, and I had to have it. I've drug it everywhere I've gone since I got it. So I got that. That was one thing. That was its wrapper. Then we've shown you our Lemonwood Love ball holders. Katie uses hers all the time, and I got one that she did for the DFW thing that has the blue bonnets on it for Texas. Well, one she has on her website that I have wanted and looked at.
Yeah, I remember showing you this one.
Yeah, Katie sent it to me. Look at that retro 60s black cat. I mean, really, with a green handle. It's so cute. So I had to have that because it was laying right there by the cash register.
Oh, yeah.
So I just had to have that. And then you're going to love this. This is, it's one of those counters.
Oh, yeah.
But it had the tree on it, and I love these things. So that you can keep track of rows. You just move it down, and then once you get to 10, you move the clip to the next number. So you can 10, 20, 30, and emphasize it that way. I love these things. I use them all the time. And you can see that's got that tree charm on the bottom of it. Yeah, there it goes. So I thought that was really pretty, and happy Mother's Day. And then the other notion that I got was more stitch stoppers.
Oh my gosh, look at those. They're so cute.
Aren't these the cutest little dragons you ever saw? Look at the teeths. Oh, aren't they cute? They're just so cute. They have little wings, little fat butts. They're so cute. So, yeah. And they're green. Little green dragons.
Know which project they should go on.
I know. I'm going to switch out with a blush. Don't make me blush your heart, honey. I switched them out. Okay, everything else is yarn. So I had some. Actually, no, I saw these. These were samples. Anybody who owns a yarn shop, whoever wants to own a yarn shop, big piece of advice: have shop samples, because they just catch you and make you want them, which is what happened to me on this trip. So one of the ones they had an example of. And I'm not going to knit anything like what they did, but this is called Early Bloomer by Heidi Kermeyer. Was it? No, this one, I was on my way. I was watching. Yes, I play YouTube videos while I drive. I don't look at them. I'm listening to them. I'm driving, but I can't listen to them.
It's like a podcast.
It's like, I watch podcasts. I listen to the podcast, but I'm not visually looking at them. They talk to me, and I pay a little better attention that way. And Dinah and Pam at Knitting Place showed a sample of this. One of them was I think it was that podcast, or maybe it was another one I was watching. I don't know. It's called Early Bloomer by Heidi Kermeyer. And see those flowers? I just think that's so pretty. I'm in a floral mood right now, I guess. So here. Did you see it?
Yeah, I think I've seen that one before.
Well, I'm going to do it in multicolors. Of course I am. I found this yarn at Charlotte Yarn. It's called Sammy by Amano, and it's 100% organic Peruvian Pima cotton. And it is so soft. It is so soft.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to do, this is the main color, is this beige taupe. Whatever. And then I'm going to do the flowers, the big petaled flowers in the aqua, and the little bitty flowers that are in between, like the dots and stuff, are going to be cream. The pattern doesn't call for two colors in the flowers. It just calls for contrast color and main color. But I'm going to use both of these for the contrast. And that is going to give me my bracelet. It's going to match my bracelet with Lorimar and pearls and all that stuff in it. So I just think this could be so pretty. Coastal Grandmother.
Look at it.
It is. It is sand and water. Coastal Grandmother all the way. So yeah, that's on my. I'm going to do that soon. These are my summer projects. This is all going to Texas with me. Okay, I got one more set of yarn I bought, and you're not gonna, any of you be surprised at what yarn I got. This is the one that was a sample in the shop. Not this yarn, but it was a sample. It's called the Mellow Mood Top.
Yeah, that's the one you were talking about. I really like that.
Mellow Mood Top by Julia Pirro. No, it's similar to the other one I was talking about.
Okay.
You see the raglan details on it, and kind of lacy, and it's just pretty. I think it's just, I saw the sample of it knit up, and I was really impressed with the way it looked. And they had my Remix Light that I love so much, and that light blue. I'm on a light blue kick. I keep going for light blue everything. I don't know why. It's one of those pastels that my children typically don't let me get away with wearing.
So get over it.
They're going to have to get over it in this case, because I'm going to make a light blue sweater, and I'm going to have it. So there. Going to do it. Sarah, I'm going to wear light blue. Okay, that was my Mother's Day. I did all that, which is also my birthday, which is next month. So I just rolled all the holidays into one and said, oh, look, happy me.
It works.
I was alone.
And you had a credit card?
Get to be alone. Anywhere.
Much less a yarn
Anywhere.
store.
Yeah, much less a yarn store. I mean, there was no... Actually, I did show quite a bit of restraint. I really did.
I know you did.
I mean, for me, and I had a pattern for every bit of yarn I bought. I had a pattern in mind. So, there you go. I had a purpose. Now, did I need the little cat thingy and the folder? And yeah, no, but it's fun. And I'll be good. I hadn't bought anything else.
Good.
Happy Mother's Day to me.
There you go. It works.
We don't do a big deal with Mother's Day and Father's Day. Those are the only Mother's Day presents I got. Here we go. That's not true. Sarah gave me a card.
Really, Mother's Day,
It's a really pretty card.
It's almost like Valentine's Day. It's just a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't. It's not a big deal. We don't make a big deal of Father's Day either.
I still give my mother and my mother-in-law cards. Don't think I'm saying I don't do it. It's just one of those holidays that I feel is like...
Oh, I don't. I quit doing it. Like if they got a phone call from...
Oh, well, the Environmental Club made soap, so I took soaps home.
There you go. Soaps.
And then...
they made nice soaps, by the way.
We did.
It was very nice soaps.
And then...
Okay, that's my acquisition.
Grandma Wanda loves the watermelon Sour Patch Kids, so I bought her a bag of those because I know what to get her. Everybody else, it was kind of like, all right, Zach, that's your mom and your grandmother, and then I'll get my mother.
Oh, there you go.
So
now, I don't. We just never have. Our Mother's Day and Father's Day thing has always been about time, spending time with people, and which is why I drove to Rock Hill and spent the weekend with the kids, because I don't get to see them. My other kid lives with me, and so I see him all the time, but I don't get to see the other two, so that's why I drove over. But I came home on Mother's Day and was home with James and got to see him and spend time with him on one of his days off. So it
You
all
saw
worked out.
everybody,
I got to see
yeah.
everybody. It worked out.
yeah.
And Philip spent the day with his mother, and so everything worked. That's all I got.
I have some wanna-dos.
Oh, wanna-dos. I forgot about wanna-dos. Oh, did you add any?
I didn't add them on there, but
Okay.
I couldn't. I didn't even think. Well, no, I was making my exam for tomorrow. To be honest,
I've been doing all the talking, so you
I can talk some.
You talk for a while.
All right, so I went and I was looking for. I have a bunch of slub at the house. I have 2 sets enough to make other sweaters, and after pulling up Irish raglan slub, I was like, ooh, I really want another slub easy sweater. And I found this one. This is the Gassari cardigan by Berry Knitting.
I haven't ever. Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, it is made for slub. It was published in August of August of 23. So there's the name, and it is just a very basic little cardigan tee looking thing, and it's a free pattern. That's one of the best parts.
Yay, we like free.
just, again, very simple, something I could probably just...
Well, with slub, you want it something simple,
yes.
because it means patterning is not going to show.
Right. And so, there was that one. And then, I know that we've talked about this one, right?
I think
we have. That's what was on my
list. I
list.
think we have, yeah.
This was another one that came up when I was looking for slub patterns. This is Studio Slub by Annie Lupton.
Oh, yeah.
Or Lupton? I think it's Lupton. But,
I think she says Lupton.
And it is very hard to see. Let's see if I can find it better. So it's just like a scoop net tee in the front. And the back is a little bit lower. Very, just kind of like I said, basic little tee.
I like that. That would just be, easy to wear.
Yep.
Yoga pants kind of look.
Yes. Boho Chic Fiber Co. I was like, why does that look familiar? The other ones I looked at, but I own all those. We've already talked about all those patterns. But those are the two I kind of pulled up for, I went and searched slub patterns for those two sets of slub that I have that I want to do something with.
Are you going to add those to the digital thing?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Because I didn't write them down.
No, it's fine. I can do that because I put them up there. I don't think I had any others. It's just looking up for those slub patterns.
Well, I got some. I only had 3 before today, and then
you went.
Boop, some other things popped up. So
there was another one. Did you see the one from Wool and Pine?
No.
I'll pull that one up.
Okay, you pull that one.
That's a cute one too.
All right, so here's the ones that I've got in the wanna-dos below. This one, and this has been out for, since July 2019. But I just ran across it, and somebody mentioned it on something I saw, and I went looking, and I really, really like it.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. I do have that in my favorites.
See, I just love this thing. Okay, it's called Grid Lines by Suzanne Summer. Grid Lines by Suzanne Summer. Again, I linked the Ravelry pages below. And look at that okay, stand up, Michelle. Look at that arm. How the lines run around. Oh my God, that just is so cute. I really, really like it. And it's in, wrong way. All right, so there it is in a solid. You can see the lines across the front, the grid look. And then this one is super, super cute. Okay, so you can see why, those of you who've been around for a while, see why I like that, because I love a good cropped texture. Oh, yeah, that's just, I'm so in love with this thing. Okay, so that's my first one. Then okay, this pattern, this is a story. Okay. I don't know even how I found this scarf pattern. Can y'all see that scarf pattern? All right, one side, it's done in the round. Seriously, you magic loop it. But the whole way it's magic looped, so it's basically doubled. One side is textured, and the other side, I don't know if you can see it, is stockinette, right? And so there's basically a fold line where you go from the texture to the stockinette, and I am in stinking. And look at that! Isn't that the coolest scarf? Oh my God, I love it. Here's the problem. Herein lies the rub. The pattern is, okay, I can't pronounce French, Foulard Brisé Marine. All right, that means sea, right? That means scarf. It's the sea scarf. It's in French. The pattern is in French, only in French. So, but I got obsessed with this scarf. So I bought the pattern in French, and I learned how to use Google Translate on a document. They all are laughing at me because I was bouncing off the walls going, I figured this out. So I now have this pattern translated into English, and I'm ready to go. All I got to do is get my colors together. I'm so excited. I can't hardly stand it. I did it. I did the technology.
I'm so proud of you.
So, whoop, whoop. So that want to do is a big win for me. Whether I ever do it or not, it's a big win. I have 3 others.
I got 2 more. This is the Dance Macabre Yoke Sweater by Kathy Dobson.
How precious. Look at the dancing skeleton.
Look at them. Their little heads are rolling and everything.
I love it. They're dancing so hard their heads are falling off.
I mean, it's just,
That's
it is so cute. It came out this month, so it's new.
Oh, that's so cute. You can have that done by Halloween.
Oh, yeah. But
wear it all October.
Super cute little sweater.
So cute.
I like her inside out photo. Look at all that.
Oh,
look at those floats.
That's so cool.
Just a cute little, like, I saw that and I was like, yeah, that's
that
what
is
I would
cute.
want to make. So.
And skeletons are fun. I did that bones hat. That was so much fun.
They were fun.
Okay, here's one called, and I never saw this one either, and it's been out since December of 23. It's called The Lumo by Rania Hakaleto.
Sure.
That's the best I got. It is Lumo. Again, it's linked, but here's the sweater. Isn't that really pretty color work? I think that's really pretty color work. Swoosh, swoosh. There we go. There's a close up. All those interlay of the diamonds and the way it's pretty. Oops. I caught it. Didn't lose it. I just think that's so pretty. And again, I've been in a color work yoke kind of mood.
It's pretty.
So that's the Lumo.
Oh.
It's fingering weight. So I've just been in the mood. Sorry guys, it will not be in browns. I can tell you that.
I can guarantee you'll like this one. This is the Mimi Scarf by Vienna Joy Runner.
Ooh.
It's a textured. They call it a scarf. Like, it looks very small here, but then when you look at it all spread out, like it is pretty substantial.
Oh, yeah.
So,
is it fingering?
It is.
I would guess since it's
sport.
Bunches. Oh, it's sport. Okay.
Yep. So it's a sport.
Oh, I love
that.
They
look huge, but like, I guess these are the like here's a
I
close
like
up of
that
the texture. Like, it's really pretty texture, and it looks like it's simple enough. Maybe just knits and pearls or slips. But it is a super cute little thing.
Oh, it is.
Just very simple, came out recently.
Oh, I can't wait till you link that one. I'm going to get that one.
She's doing a knit along? Oh, yeah, she's doing a knit along.
Okay.
So, if you're interested in.
Put it back on the first page and let me just take a picture of it. Did you get a picture there? Sometimes I push the button and it doesn't like my fingers, and so it doesn't respond, which happens way too often. Okay, this is the one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I've seen that. Is that a new pattern or?
It's Lily Kate France. This one came out last year's May.
Okay,
it's been out for a year, but I don't think I've shown it before.
Oh.
Well, I put it on one of these. It's called the Movement Tee by Lily Kate France, and it's short sleeved with the coolest raglan, and then that detail goes down the side. It's so neat. Okay, go the other way. Whoops. Oops. Come back. Okay. There she is. Come on. Go to the next one, Michelle. Okay. Just one sec. All right, so there you can see the shoulders. See how the shoulders work? And I love that you can see that and see how the detail goes all the way down the side. That is so cool. She also has the movement sweater. The movement tee, the short sleeves, this one is in DK weight, and the movement sweater is in worsted weight. But it's the same principle, the stripes and the raglans and all that kind of stuff. I just really liked that, and I've got a whole bunch of DK weight summer yarn that I could make happen. And the last one that I've got came out today. I mean, I got the email this morning from Les Garçons, Max,
Max the knitter.
Maxim Sear, Max and Vincent the dyer. They are Les Garçons. Anyway, Max is the designer, and this is his new shawl pattern. He released it this past weekend at Knit City, Montreal, and is that not just stinking gorgeous? There's Max wearing it. It's a diamond shape. It's not a here's a close-up of the stitch pattern. Oh. I'm just, there's the full thing. It's a diamond shape. Now, one of his test knitters did what I was thinking about, which is, there's the diamond shape.
Oh, yeah. Shape.
Using mini skeins.
Oh, yeah.
And She used 16 different mini skeins doing hers. Out of the 24 she had an advent calendar, and she did use 16 of the 24. But I'm just picturing, I've got all those bajillion sets of mini skeins. I've got the Yellowstone crew, where I've got 10 different ones from there, and then I've got another set of 10 from Hugh Loco that are very similar in tone and all Western outdoorsy kind of colors. I'm thinking they would look awesome with black and cream, that in between stripe. That
would look good.
Oh, I've got all kinds of ideas. And this has just been today. I opened that email first thing this morning after I got to school, and I'm like,
she Katie was in my room before coffee telling me about it.
No, I poured the coffee first. I poured the coffee first and took the coffee to her to show her this pattern.
And my keys that I left in.
And the keys that she left in with the coffee pot, because I found those too. But that hit the wanna-do list this morning, and I'm going to go home and I'm pulling out the mini skeins and go pull out some black and cream to do the. I'm gung ho, people. I'm ready for this one.
Gung ho.
Yeah, it'll take me 10 years, but it's going to look gorgeous when it's done. I'm so excited. I've already got mine all typed out. You're going to add yours to it.
Yeah.
And so it'll all be in the show notes.
Yes, it will.
Down below. Whenever we get it all together.
Yeah. I got nothing else.
Yeah, I don't either.
So.
We have talked and talked and talked.
Yes, we have. We had a lot to talk about. It'll be.
My chair's moved. I've stood up, bounced up, down.
3 weeks before we can film again. Because I'll be out of town. I'll be in Tampa that first week in June.
Yeah. All right, so next week is Memorial Day weekend week. I won't be back till Tuesday. My husband and I are going away to the mountains.
Yep. I'll leave the 1st of
And then
June.
I got to spend the weekend in Rock Hill with Sarah. She's having a procedure. And then the week after that, while you're in Tampa, that first week of June, starts the 2nd. Monday's the 2nd. All right, so it'll be the week after that. And then the week after that, we're both leaving for Texas.
Yep.
Different parts of Texas.
Yep.
So
it'll be 3 weeks.
It'll be 3 weeks, and we'll get that done. And then we're going to try one while we're in different places. We're going to try to record from different places.
But before we meet next time, our experiment on it along will end.
That's right.
So make sure you get your posts in either on Ravelry or our website, which is linked below. So our Ravelry group has a thing, and I simplified it to make it just so you're not having to bounce around in 10 different places and all the things. So you can post your WIP and your FO once on the post for each of them, and then that's 2 entries per thing, and so we're not going through 5 different
locations,
threads and locations, right. And so it's one on Ravelry, one on our website, nothing on Instagram because it doesn't work. And then we'll pick one from each.
Doesn't work anymore.
When we do our thing, and I think we said we'll open it up everywhere, but if you're out of country, didn't we say it was we'll send you a gift card if you win?
Yeah.
Because we can't. Shipping is not a thing for us outside of the continental United States, really.
No.
We might be able to do Alaska and Hawaii, but I'm not 100% sure on that. You're the one that does all those, so.
Yeah, that's more difficult.
It might be gift cards either way because it's the summer. So if you win, you might get a gift card instead of a care package, but we'll contact you about that when time comes.
Whenever we do our drawings.
You have till the 31st of May.
Yep, to get posted.
And it'll probably stay open even after that. So if you get it in before we pull the person, you're good.
Go for it.
Because I will be on a plane the 1st. And then probably super busy the rest of that week, so it might not get shut down when it's supposed to. So
because I don't know anything about it,
so
not a clue about it.
So we'll do that week when we get back. We'll pull that and let you guys know, and then have you guys remember. We will not ask you for credit card information. We will literally call your name out on the show. You'll hear it come from our mouths. You'll see who it was. So don't respond to anything if it was not us telling you to respond.
Yeah, just in case.
You know, we don't want you getting, what's the word? Spammed.
Hacked.
That's not it. Hacked or your identity stolen because whatever. Yeah.
Don't give information
literally
out.
just ask for an address, and we'll probably just be an email address if we're doing gift cards. So even then. Yeah. But you'll know who it is because it will come out of our mouths.
Yes. Totally. Absolutely.
Hate that we have to say that. But
I know, but today's world is what it is.
That reminds me, one of my kids, oh my gosh. She had some woman contact her and say, I'll send you $1,000 and then you send me $750 back and keep $250. And she did it. This girl did it. And I said, what? Huh? The woman tried to take $1 million out of her account. She's a high school student. She goes, well, I thought it was a good deal. I said, first thing you need to do is you need to tell the adults at home that this is what happened. The next thing you need to do is you need to make sure that you cancel or call your bank and let them know what's going on. Because she goes, but the money's in my account. I said, yes. And she could call the police saying, you stole that money from her. And I said, it doesn't matter what she'll do. There's something she's going to do. Just trust me on that. And it was, she tried to pull $1 million of her bank account. Oh my gosh. But thankfully they listened to me, and told their parents and called their bank to let them know what happened. But I said, don't do that. Don't ever accept money from strangers or send money to strangers.
So many scams out there.
You literally just did the teenage equivalent of the prince from Nigeria.
Yeah.
Like she fell for the teenage equivalent of that.
Yeah.
But I really have the $250. I said, yeah, but probably not for long.
Yeah, they have your access to your bank account.
It was all through Venmo, sweetie. That's
Yeah.
Venmo's very easy to hack people with.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we will not do that to you. That's
where she was going.
That's where I was going. We're not going to do that to you. It just kind of came into my head. I should tell you guys. These are the things that my kids think they should do. I
wore my badge
the whole time.
I didn't even click. I'm so used to seeing it now. I didn't even think about it.
I haven't worn mine all week. Oh, I do have some exciting news. I have a job interview tomorrow.
Yes, she does.
For a part-time after school job, essentially, to be an adjunct chemistry professor at Tri-County.
Community college. Local
so
community college.
So got that interview. I'm kind of excited. I could be teaching a college course.
Yay.
I'm not leaving high school. I just need another.
She's adding on,
yeah.
Adding on. That's really cool, though.
One more job. So I'm kind of excited about that.
It'll look great on your resume.
Oh, 100%. If I want to go anywhere, I've taught college.
That's right.
That's all I can do is adjunct, because I'm not going to get a doctorate in chemistry.
Yeah,
it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend the money. I don't want to spend the time, and it's not worth it. And then all the research you have to do to be at a university, it's just
no.
It's too much work.
It's too much work.
And I'm not about that life.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't want to have anything to do with that life, not especially not right now.
But at a community college, I can do that.
Community college would be fun.
So.
And you have your master's and all that good stuff.
I do, yeah.
Because I got offered a position as an adjunct at a community college once, but I didn't have my master's yet, so I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's not in chemistry, but I don't think they care. They just want you to have a master's.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Is there a master's degree involved?
It used to be it had to be in your subject field.
Not anymore.
But my master's is in something educational as well.
Yeah.
So that does help, I think. If it was in chemistry, they'd be even more excited, I think.
Yeah.
Because they do prefer, it was on the list, we prefer it, but I guess if my master's in weaving yarn, they might not. Might not be as good.
Might not. But in a pinch.
They would, yeah.
In a pinch.
And I've taught AP, so they know I know.
Yeah, it's not like you haven't taught that level
before, so. But yeah, I'm excited about that.
That's cool. So exciting. You know what's exciting? So the next time y'all see me, I'll be retired. A retired teacher, not an active teacher. So excited. So excited.
I'm not.
They're all so mad.
They're all leaving me. There's even others that might leave me. I'm just not okay with this. They'll stop leaving me.
I'm sorry.
I guess
I've been left many times.
It's my turn to lead next.
I've been left many times over the years.
I'm next.
I go first.
If you're leaving,
I leave first.
I think, yeah, I could be the next one.
Well, speaking of leaving,
I think we're done, guys.
We're done, guys. It's been a minute. It's been an hour and 15 minutes. I'll get there in a minute.
15 hours.
Turn it around, Michelle. It's not 1 minute and 15 hours. It's 1 hour and 15 minutes. I'm tired.
Tell me what have you done? So we'll see you guys in 3 weeks, and everybody
knit periodically. Bye-bye.